My dearest, my love, my stranger, my love, I write this letter with a heart overflowing with unspoken words, words that have tangled themselves in the silence that has settled between us. It feels like yesterday we were lost in a world woven with shared dreams and desires. Now a chasm of unspoken longing separates us. I yearn for your touch, your laughter, your gaze. The intimacy we once cherished now feels like a fading memory. We exist in the same space, yet we live in different worlds. I see you every day, yet I feel miles apart. The distance grows, fueled by unfulfilled desires and unspoken truths. Where did we lose our way? When did our souls cease to dance to the rhythm of our love? This letter is my attempt to bridge that gap. It's my plea for us to rediscover the language of intimacy, the language of us. I long to unravel the layers of hurt, misunderstanding, and neglect that have shrouded our connection. I write to you not with blame, but with a heart full of love and a desperate hope for reconnection. The silence in our home is deafening. It's not just the absence of sound, it's the absence of us. The absence of the playful banter, the whispered secrets, the shared laughter that once filled our days. In its place is a void filled with unspoken longing and a growing sense of loneliness. I feel your absence in the space beside me in bed, a space that once crackled with our shared energy. I feel it in the way we move around each other, our bodies no longer speaking the language of desire. The lack of physical intimacy is a symptom, a painful indicator of a deeper disconnect that has taken root in our relationship. This absence of intimacy, both physical and emotional, has begun to chip away at my sense of self. I feel adrift, unmoored and unseen. The man I am, the man I strive to be, feels diminished in this space, devoid of your warmth and affection. The silence screams your unhappiness, even when your words say nothing at all. And in that silence, I hear my own fears echoing back at me. The fear of losing you, of losing us, consumes me. I won't pretend that I haven't made mistakes, that I haven't contributed to the distance that has grown between us. I know I have. I've let work consume me, allowed stress to dictate my moods, and neglected to nurture the garden of our love. But I've also tried to build bridges. I've tried to initiate conversations, to plan romantic evenings, to surprise you with small gestures of affection. But my efforts often feel met with indifference, with a wall of silence that I can't seem to penetrate. I understand that intimacy requires vulnerability, and perhaps you're not ready to meet me there. Perhaps you're nursing your own wounds, battling your own demons. I want you to know that I'm here, ready to listen, to hold space for your pain, to navigate this together. But I also need you to meet me halfway, to let me know what you're feeling, what you're needing. Silence is a powerful weapon, and it's slowly dismantling the very foundation of our love. I lie awake at night, my mind racing, trying to pinpoint the moment we started to drift apart. Was it the weight of unfulfilled expectations? The arrival of routine that dimmed the spark of spontaneity? Or perhaps it was the accumulation of unresolved conflicts, those tiny paper cuts on the soul that festered into deeper wounds. We haven't been kind to each other, my love. We've allowed resentment to build, our words laced with barbs that sting long after they've been spoken. We've forgotten how to communicate with empathy, to truly see and hear each other. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, of testing the strength of our bonds. But somewhere along the way, we stopped catching each other. We stopped being a team, a united front against the world. I know it's easy to point fingers, to place blame, but blame won't bring us back to each other. What we need now is honesty, brutal, unflinching honesty about our own shortcomings and a willingness to understand and address each other's needs.